So hello and welcome. It's our 12 p.m. show, and yesterday when we chatted about this, we were thanking Buryada for the kind of weather, here in Birmingham. But Buryada, it's back again. So
No, it's not that
your
bad.
impact is
It's
what
limited, you
it
mean
is.
to say. No, I mean, in the sense, I can still keep this on. And by the time it's 8:30, I was checking the weather today. It's back to about 18, 17. And
Okay.
night is around 13, which is
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, the high will be 26,
Mhm.
which is not that bad.
Yeah.
And the low will be 14. So game day, in fact, you guys are watching it at 12. So on
yes.
game day, so the temperatures are not that bad, so it will not go up to 30 or anything. So
Especially when we compare it to Bristol.
oh bapre,
Wow.
London, the day we went, the day we went to London, the train was 37 minutes late. I asked them what happened.
Yeah.
They said no, the tires are melting. I said, boss, 30s, what are you talking about?
Yesterday when Trisha was coming,
Trisha's
yesterday
bus tire
yesterday
melted
she
Oh my God.
to Birmingham because
Yeah.
and a new bus had to come
Yeah.
to get the passengers. This country, I mean, are they ninnies or what?
I don't know. I'm still, still thinking of that Southampton traffic jam. I don't know whether it's traffic jam or Southampton Team India's bus tires
Can
got
you
melted.
imagine?
Yeah.
तो मुझे ये बताओ, तो इंडिया में 34 तो हर दिन होता है, तो क्या मेट्रो नहीं चलेगा, सब बंद हो जाएगा, बस नहीं चलेगा?
What about a 40 degree?
नागपुर 50 डिग्री
Yeah.
कैसे होगा?
तो इन लोगों को लेके
तो
जाओगे
50
तो
डिग्री में खा के साउजी खाते हैं, मटन साउजी चिकन इतना तीखा तीखा। फिर भी दिमाग शांत रहता है।
what about Barmer and Jaisalmer where it touches to
तो
50?
ये लोग अगर इंडिया में समर में जाएंगे तो क्या करेंगे?
ईस्ट और वेस्ट इंडिया इज द बेस्ट, और यही चीज बर्मिंघम में आज देखने मिलेगा। ईस्ट और वेस्ट इंडिया इज द बेस्ट। कल हमारी छोरियों ने दिखा दिया लॉर्ड्स में क्या हो रही है, और आज यहाँ दिखा देगा। सॉरी अबाउट माय हरियाणवी एंड पंजाबी।
तूने तो एकदम चक दे इंडिया से वो कोमल चौटाला का भाषा बोल दिया।
T20 खत्म हो गया, वनडे आ रहा है, विराट रोहित आ गए, जैसे हमने कल भी शो में कहा। टुडे इज एंजॉयबल। आज हमें विराट और रोहित मतलब बोलते हुए दर्द हो रहा है कि ये आखिरी सीरीज इंग्लैंड में उनका होगा, तो आप समझिए कितना मेमोरेबल होगा ये सीरीज। दोनों ही जान लड़ा देंगे जीत के लिए। और आज और कल तो कप्तान ने तो कह ही दिया था विराट के बारे में। रोहित
Yeah. So let's start with that first thing which happened in the morning. We chatted a lot about that in today's our 10 a.m. show. You also discussed around that, but I really wanted to know what after that press conference, because that press conference was the talk of the town, as far as yesterday's coverage was concerned. We saw Jasprit Bumrah doing a practice session here alone. Obviously with Morne Morkel means alone means there were no other bowlers at that point of time. He was hitting the shoe. It was a spot bowling kind of thing. He did that day before yesterday also, and it was a different kind of energy when you are seeing Jasprit Bumrah here. Then Rohit Sharma just means what, 10-15 feet away. Rohit Sharma with that slip catching drill with T. Dilip, and he spent a lot of time with T. Dilip. I don't know whether he was discussing the dimensions or the field positions or the specific angles, but he was very animated in that more than half an hour chat. And this is something very new, Buryada, from Rohit, because you have covered his whole career almost. The way he's choosing to bat at the very last moment of the nets. He did that, yesterday also, day before yesterday also, that open nets. Shabai given us a complete detail about that video. But when it comes down to Rohit Sharma, let me start with Rohit Sharma today. He's your, your opening pair with Shubman Gill. What do you make of Rohit Sharma? How different he's looking with that fitness thing also, with the batting thing, the catching thing. He was focusing a lot more in the fielding thing. Give me minute by minute of Rohit Sharma.
And both of us were kind of doing the live, and thereafter also I was following Rohit very closely. And you're right. I mean, I've actually covered his entire career.
Yes.
I've covered Rohit from game one,
Yeah,
and I will
2007.
cover. Correct. I mean,
Yeah.
game one. In fact, that test match that he did not play,
Hmm.
that test match also I covered. Ridhiman Saha made his debut
Yeah.
in that test match, and in fact, I remember Ridhiman Saha. Now, obviously, Ridhiman Saha and I are not best friends. I can't say that. But after that test match, he came and confided in me that I had no idea at what pace Dale Steyn was going. That was Rohit Sharma's game,
Yes.
because he stepped on that ball and
Yeah,
twisted his ankle.
His ankle.
Correct. And then speaking to Virat Kohli on Rohit Sharma in that Mirpur game, when Virat got that 183, Rohit got a 69. And I asked him about Rohit Sharma, and he said, Rohit Gurunath Sharma is a phenomenal talent. And Virat's words ring true. At that point, nobody was sort of talking about Rohit Sharma that much.
Yeah.
Think about that Commonwealth Bank Series, Australia, 2008.
Yes.
Sachin
Partnership
Tendulkar.
with Sachin.
Sachin will always tell you that this man put his hand up. This man put his hand up. Rohit was always a big talent, but he's seen adversity.
Yes.
2011 World Cup, not being in that team has always bothered. Why do you think this 27 is special? Because of 2011.
Yes.
Had he won that World Cup, maybe he would have said, "Chalo yaar, ho gaya. Ab T20 bhi ho
2023
gaya.
could be his last.
2023 could be." That he has not won the World Cup. Look at that transformation in that man.
Yes.
I mean, somebody told me the other day, "क्या मंजारो कर रहा है? क्या कर रहा है?" I said, "क्या मतलब? Is it एक से कैसे हो सकता है? एक within 6 months कैसे हो सकता है?"
Yes.
So Rohit Sharma clearly, and fielding यहीं पे कर रहे थे वो.
Yes, yes.
And you could sense that, you know, the first 10 overs, he knows that Bumrah will move the ball. He knows this Gurnoor will move, and there will be edges. So first slip Rohit, second slip Shubman. They are getting specialized positions. Rohit Sharma, look, Rohit,
and
मैंने इनसे कहा था
Yeah.
that जो आदमी इतना कुछ अचीव किया है, अगर वो ये कर रहा है तो वो 2 मैचेस के लिए नहीं कर रहा है.
Exactly.
वो कर रहा है क्योंकि उसको 27 खेलना है और
Yes.
प्रॉपरली खेलना है. ये जो हम लोग बार बार बोलते रहते हैं 2 मैच ऑन ट्रायल, किसने बोला है यार
एक
2
series
मैच
on
ऑन ट्रायल?
trial.
कभी ये हो सकता है?
So you were spot on when you're saying that, you know, he was tactically doing this because he was catching the ball also. It was
Yeah,
it
exactly.
was not this kind of
Correct.
height where you know, these things you find in subcontinent, that there's low bounce and you have to go onto your knees, and then the belly height will be your ideal height as far as catching is concerned. Here it was more about that you know, shoulder thing or just around your chest, parallel to your chest, because these are bouncy wickets. We have seen this around England starting from Belfast, that, you know, you are getting bounce, and, you know, England is using this particular tactics against India, that they are bouncing you out. The whole series, the 4-0 thing is a result of that. The 2-0 thing with all the other components also was a result of that. But Shabai, when you talking, you know, when you're watching this particularly, Rohit Sharma doing this bit, and on the other hand, Virat is looking completely different. He was, the way he was batting against spinners today also. Gautam was having, you know, he was standing straight where Virat was batting, and he saw him bat, the way he was, you know, hitting spinners. And we have seen this in now 3 days, a complete kind of a, you know, change as far as that what can.
ऐसे इंग्लैंड का कैचिंग ऐसे होगा कल.
I'm a very
That's-
good first slip fielder.
But
So
this is
I'm
not.
always my
No,
reflection
Yeah,
is
these kind of dollies.
ये फोन किसका है?
मेरा.
इसीलिए तू अच्छा कैच
हर पर मैं स्लिप कैचेस भी अच्छा पकड़ता था. भले
So
अभी उम्र हो चुकी है, नहीं कर
Both of us can't vouch for that. But the only thing, Shabai, tell me a little bit on Virat
Since
Kohli.
last couple of days we are selling the same thing. Then when Rohit and Shubman will come, that time ball नया होगा. And when Virat will come, ball पुराना हो चुका
तू
होगा.
बोल रहा है
It
partnership
depends.
हो जाएगा.
पार्टनरशिप डेफिनेटली होगा. और जब
It depends.
डेफिनेटली
कब गिरता है.
नहीं नहीं देखिए मैं पॉजिटिव
हाँ.
और सिर्फ और ये
Ultra
ग्राउंड पे
positive.
अल्ट्रा पॉजिटिव इसलिए हूँ. ये ग्राउंड पे भारत का रिकॉर्ड देखिए,
Yes.
ये ग्राउंड पे रोहित का रिकॉर्ड देखिए, और सी ये ग्राउंड का डायमेंशन छोटा है. दिस अ वेरी स्मॉल ग्राउंड. और यहाँ पर देखिए yesterday also we were talking about the same thing about Shubman Gill. He is a old school kind of a player. Whenever you come to the ground, आपकी अगर यहाँ पर कोई बड़ी इनिंग आती हो ना, आप ना उसको रिमेंबर करते हैं, आप ना उसको एक ध्यान रखते हैं कि कैसे आप अपने पुरानी इनिंग्स को बिल्डअप करते हैं. उसका ध्यान रखते हैं कि मेरी ये ग्राउंड पर मैंने ये शॉट खेला था, ये हुआ था. उसको विजुअलाइजेशन कहते हैं. और वो अगर आप उस विजुअलाइजेशन के साथ आप ग्राउंड पे आए, आपको पॉजिटिवनेस ही मिलेगी. और रोहित उसके साथ में एक एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर है. इस विकेट पर क्या खेलना चाहिए, कैसा खेलना चाहिए, ही नोज बेटर. मुझे लग रहा है रोहित और ये शुरू करेंगे. आपने जहाँ पर विराट की बात की, उस पर मैं आता हूँ. तो विराट ज्यादातर या तो मीडियम पेस को खेलेगा, सैम करन को शायद वो फेस करेंगे, कोई सैम करन मिडल में आएंगे, तो सैम करन और स्पिनर को विराट खेलेंगे. तो यू कैन सी सिंस लास्ट 3 days दिस प्लेयर्स आर प्रैक्टिसिंग. विराट अटैकिंग क्रिकेट ज्यादा खेल रहा है, विराट शॉट खेल रहा है, डाउन द विकेट जाके खेल रहा है, क्रीज का इस्तेमाल कर रहा है, फ्रंट फुट पर ज्यादा खेल रहा है. तो ये एक विराट के लिए एडवांटेज है. और विराट अगर वो चार्ज अप होके खेलेगा, उसके रन तेजी से आएंगे. और ऑन दिस काइंड ऑफ ग्राउंड, स्मॉलर ग्राउंड, 300 रन आसान नहीं है. 300 रन पावर हिटिंग का गेम है, कोई भी बना लेता है. आपको 300, 350, 400 रन बनाने हैं. और मैं और बुरियादा शो में यही बात कर रहे थे कि जहां तक आपके पास ये दोनों ही प्लेयर हैं, आप अगर 2027 वर्ल्ड कप की बातें कर रहे हो, तो आपके पास कुछ ही वनडेज बचे हुए हैं. तो आपका स्कोर लाइन 300, 350, 400 जहां तक बढ़ाने करेंगे. ये जितने मैचेस हैं, ये आपके लिए वर्ल्ड कप की तैयारी है. बोरियादा क्या आप कहेंगे, क्या दिस इज द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस इंग्लैंड टूर?
100%। मैंने और रोहित ने इसी पे बात भी किया था, चर्चा किया था हम लोगों ने, वर्ल्ड कप एक्चुअली स्टार्ट्स नाउ। अरे आप वर्ल्ड कप में जाके थोड़ी वर्ल्ड कप की टीम चुनोगे आप, यू विल हैव टू गेट योर प्लेयर्स रिफाइंड। इसीलिए शुभमन गिल ने ये भी कहा कि हर्षित राणा और नीतीश रेड्डी को वो मिस कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि दे आर पार्ट ऑफ देयर कोर। I think Jaiswal will also be part of their core.
Yes.
So I think that's the kind of team. But that press conference was instructive. That press conference told me the focus is now entirely on 50 overs.
Yes.
They know that they can build a world champion team. They know that is the focus. And McCallum also said the same, that it is not about bilateral. It is about winning ICC trophies.
Yes.
He said, with this team, I want to win ICC trophies. So the focus for both teams will be to gradually build the team for the World Cup. What do you reckon? I mean, he answered that there is no, then the impact of the T20 series will not be there.
Yes,
What do you
yes.
think?
Obviously, it was quite visible in their practice session also. It was not that they are carrying a baggage, any kind of like that. I was surprised that I haven't seen much of Shreyas Iyer today. Means
Yes.
when you
Or
when
Ishan Kishan.
or Ishan Kishan also, maybe because of a little bit of fatigue, I don't know, because IPL happened and then there was a little bit of rest in between after that Afghanistan series. In between also, that means look at a Webb of Suryavanshi, look at a Tilak Verma. They played the IPL also, they played the India A also, and then they were directly headed to this time. Another brilliant catch by Amit Shah. So sorry about that, folks, because it's windy here, and we are trying our level best to hold on. But as I said, that when you listen to the press conference, even of Shubman Gill, so Bureda, when I asked him about Yashasvi Jaiswal, it was quite evident that India is trying to give him as much as game possible, because in the last series Virat was not there, so Shubman can accommodate himself at number 3 and give that opening position to Yashasvi Jaiswal also. So if they are very much on about giving regular chances to Yashasvi Jaiswal, then we have to see that how India rotate these because when it comes down to rotation, we only talk about bowlers. Sometimes it's also about like what happened with Sanju Samson just before the T20 World Cup. He didn't got a lot of opportunities just before the World Cup. In hindsight, now we can say that it went well for Sanju in all the 3 games. He scored in the later part. But for me, I think this was one part where India can do well, to give much amount of time, like what happened with Rishabh Pant also. Rishabh didn't got opportunities and he was out of the squad. Now that the same thing I don't want with Yashasvi Jaiswal. If you are carrying him, then you have to give him opportunities, and if captain is trying to give his position to Yashasvi Jaiswal, nothing better than that.
100%. Clearly he's in the scheme of things.
Yes.
Otherwise आप नहीं करोगे.
Yeah.
आप यशस्वी जायसवाल को opportunity इसीलिए दे रहे हो because you know that this guy has potential. Boss,
Yeah.
the last one day he played, he's got 100.
Yeah.
He's got
I think
100.
in last 3 ODI innings, he has 200.
So imagine you've got 100 and that player is not part of the team.
Yes.
So what is the level of talent that you have? I mean, whatever anybody says, bilateral series, मैं तो आपको ये बार-बार बोलता रहता हूँ कि गौतम गंभीर के अंडर हम लोगों ने 15 bilateral जीता है, तो तब लोग बोलते हैं अरे bilateral जीत के क्या फायदा? अभी एक bilateral हार गया तो meltdown हो गया. ये कैसे हो सकता है? I mean, हमारे देश में हम क्रिकेट में हार नहीं सकते, ये तो कभी हो नहीं सकता है. आप हारोगे. Brendan McCullum press conference, Amit and I were there, and he said, my hand is up, yes we didn't perform, but we'll all try to improve. White ball, we now want to make the best team. That's what Gautam Gambhir is trying to do. I think Yashasvi Jaiswal is very much part of the scheme of things, and rightly so. Rightly so. I totally buy your point about rotation, but I also think that you cannot rotate Virat and Rohit because they're not playing international cricket. You've got to give them as much game time. Rotate Shubman, because you don't, if you want to give him a break in some series, give him a break, because he is your captain, he knows, but at the same time he also needs to get this team right. So maybe you will have to find out a way whereby you get a Yashasvi Jaiswal some game, something to, because look, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what is going to win you the World Cup.
Yes.
And I think 5 is settled with KL, and 4 is settled with Iyer.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, it's Rohit, Virat, and of course Shubman with Yashasvi as your backup. We now know that is your team. That is your top 6 going into the South Africa World Cup. You've got to give Yashasvi Jaiswal as much.
And then there is a chance for Ishan Kishan also, no? Because Ishan Kishan,
if Iyer will not fit, if Iyer is little bit off color, then you will pick Ishan Kishan also in that particular squad, because 2 all-rounding spots are common. It's been there, and if you are playing in England, New Zealand or South Africa, you pick 3 bowlers, 2 all-rounders, and 5 batsmen, including KL
I'm
Rahul as a
expecting Hardik also to make himself
yeah.
available and get
Dubey
fit.
or Hardik or Reddy.
There is no comparison that no one comes close to Hardik.
Yes.
And boss, even in the T20 World Cup, we keep talking about Jasprit's over. The next over was Hardik.
Yeah.
So that was as important to give that last over with a 20+ run cushion. That's why those 2-3 sixes that went, nothing happened. So we talk about clutch players. Hardik is as much a clutch player for India. So whatever you say, in South African conditions, you have to have a Hardik Pandya, you have to have a Jasprit Bumrah.
Yes.
So make no mistake, I would also want to see Hardik sooner than later come into this one day side.
And Hardik will, well, variations,
He'll bounce it out also,
bounce it at all. I think in New Zealand,
He should play.
yeah, he should play. He should play.
Should play. I mean, he should also understand that, look, IPL will never make you a great. He's a great because of his international performances.
Obviously.
He's a great because he did what he did in the 2024 World Cup. He did what he did because of the 2026 World Cup. Now go play. Hardik is a dear friend of mine. If he's listening to this, he has to play the 27 World Cup.
And the kind of innings he played in that semi-final in Adelaide.
100%.
That was the kind of things you expect from Hardik Pandya, and he has obviously someone who's very confident about his skill set and someone who speaks a lot about it, that I want to win trophies for India, I want to make the most out of these opportunities. But when it comes down to the opportunities, Buryada, I think India at this point of time is pretty much clear about their spin thing also. Kuldeep Yadav, I think a sure starter. Yeah, a sure starter, and he has earned it also in last couple of years. But I think for me, who will be their second spinner as far as batting is concerned, I think it's again a call they have to take. Whether it's going to be a Akshar Patel or whether it's going to be a Washington Sundar, I think they are only discussing about these two. I don't know that whether Samuel will come into the picture again, maybe a newcomer or maybe a Ravindra Jadeja. I don't think they'll go again back to Ravindra Jadeja because already missed a lot of series as far as overseas conditions are concerned. You missed Australia, you missed in England. I don't know about New Zealand, that what will happen on New Zealand.
As I told by one of the selectors that they are thinking Ravindra Jadeja only for the red ball cricket.
Yes.
So because you have a plenty of other options. See, Manav Sutari is a red ball bowler, but
Yes.
Saurabh Dubey is a very good all-rounder. Maybe he will get the chance, but I think as of now, Akshar Patel is your main strike bowler. Then Washington Sundar and Kuldeep is your main spinner, and these two as an all-rounder in spin
I would want to
department.
see Kuldeep play all the matches.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
matches.
He needs little bit of confidence,
Yes.
and Rohit, you know better because he's a very good friend of yours.
I don't know about that. That he's a very
No,
good friend of me.
confidently, I am talking about.
Kuldeep should focus on this and not on the FIFA World Cup.
But today I asked him because I just met him, congratulated on his marriage to Kuldeep, and I said, you're watching football? I said, he said to me, and I said, yes. Who are you supporting? So things went on like this, but he said to me that I want Spain to win. And I asked him that why not Argentina? Messi is your favorite, and he said, "वो पिछली बार जीत गए ना." So now maybe he wants Lamine Yamal to win it for Spain.
I
उसी
think
जवाब
it's
में
Kylian Mbappe's World
उसी
Cup.
जवाब में इस वनडे सीरीज का भी जवाब छुपा है. इंग्लैंड ने जीती है ना T20, अब हमारी बारी है.
And England is also doing well. We want England to do well in the World Cup also.
I want an England versus
France.
final.
No,
England versus
I
France
won't be
final.
disappointed if it's France versus Argentina again. But
You would want to see what happens in London. I'm telling you, on the 19th if England plays.
then
City
we
will
will have a
come
long
to
night.
ask me one
We'll have a
question.
long night.
फुटबॉल I told you मुझे इतना ही फुटबॉल पता है कि वो पैर से खेला जाता है. मैं zero हूँ फुटबॉल में.
मुझे एक दोस्त ने किसी ने बोला कि वो हेड के बारे में बात कर रहा है, तो बोला तो फिर फुटबॉल क्यों बोल रहे, हेड बॉल क्यों नहीं बोल रहे? तुम तो वैसे बात कर रहे हो भाई.
वो तो एडिशनल है, पहले तो फुट आ गया था. नाम में फुटबॉल है.
अगर हेड कर रहा है तो हेड बॉल बोलो. इससे अच्छा
फिर थ्रो कर रहे हैं तो हैंड बॉल.
मुझे
अगर इंग्लैंड फाइनल में आता है बुरिया डबल ड्यूटी करना चाहिए.
हमें तू मुझे ये बता, तेरा फेवरेट प्लेयर कौन है अभी? ये 4 टीम कौन तू सेमीफाइनल कौन है तू पता है तेरे को?
ये बताया.
उतना रात भर मैं और रोहित जागे, सुबह तक जगे,
तो
इंडिया टाइम के साथ. नहीं देखिए, मैसी का तो कोई चांस नहीं. मैसी के आज इर्द गिर्द कोई नहीं है.
अच्छा, कोई
लेकिन
चांस
मुझे
नहीं.
इंग्लैंड नहीं मतलब सॉरी, और इंग्लैंड टीम में मुझे एक ही बंदा समझ, नाम मुझे नहीं पता.
हैरी केन,
नहीं हैरी केन,
जूड बेलिंगम,
उनका
जॉर्डन पिकफोर्ड, गोलकीपर
गोलकीपर
जॉर्डन पिकफोर्ड.
उसी की वजह से आज इंग्लैंड जो है सेमीफाइनल में है,
हाँ।
नहीं तो नहीं होता।
जूड बेलिंगम भी उसकी
जूड
बहुत
बेलिंगम,
बड़ी वजह है,
हाँ,
2
हाँ।
मैचेस में 2 ब्रेस।
केवल उसी की वजह से है। तो ये इंग्लैंड,
वर्ल्ड कप
तो अगर सेमीफाइनल में इंग्लैंड जीत जाता है, खुदा ना खास्ता, और ज्यादा 3 गुना ड्यूटी कराएंगे आप हमसे, हमको लग रहा है।
आपको मजा आएगा उस ड्यूटी में।
वो मजा माने you've not seen anything like this in this country. I'm telling
That
you.
will be
लगान लेंगे।
that will be
3 गुना लगा।
that will be that will be Amit Shah kind of coverage if England wins
सही
it।
छोड़ दो।
हाँ, इनको फिर लंदन की स्ट्रीट्स में छोड़ दीजिए।
ये ऊपर अभी प्रेस बॉक्स में थोड़ी देर पहले एक मुंबई का बंदा आया, इससे मिला, तो बोलता है आपका नाम, तो ये हाथ बढ़ा के बोलते अमित शाह, वो हाथ छोड़ दिया।
नहीं, मेरा हाथ गर्म हो गया बोला आपको देख करके।
ओ भाई, खत्म कर भाई।
So
गरम यहाँ पर आज का मैच होने वाला है।
yes,
रोहित, विराट और तमाम ये जो आपको अभी
भर्ती
थोड़ी
लगे।
देर में भर जाएगा पूरा।
हाँ।
बीसीसीआई के पदाधिकारी भी आएंगे, आईसीसी के पदाधिकारी भी
मुझे
आएंगे।
फाइनल तुम लोग ये बताओ, हम लोग
फैंस
सुनते
आएंगे।
रहते हैं 50 ओवर खत्म हो गया, कोई देखेगा नहीं, एक टिकट भी तो बचा नहीं है, सब सोल्ड आउट है, तो क्या क्या 50 ओवर का प्रॉब्लम है?
T20 का तो मैच खत्म, हम लाइव करके अंदर आते हैं, आधा मैच तो खत्म हो जाता है, कुछ देखने नहीं मिलता। 50 ओवर टेस्ट क्रिकेट मजा आता है, खिलाड़ियों को बिल्डअप होते हुए देखते हैं।
ऑलरेडी
कैसा इनिंग बनता
तुमने
है।
लंच का मेन्यू भी देख लिया और बोला कुछ तुम्हारे लिए नहीं है।
मैं और रोहित तो अभी कहीं बाहर जाएंगे और हमारे लिए कुछ दाल ले आएंगे, क्योंकि हमारे लिए
गोलू दा ढाबा जिंदाबाद।
गोलू दा ढाबा जिंदाबाद। दादा आ रहे हैं।
तो फिर प्रॉपर दाल लेके आओ, क्योंकि
जब
यहाँ
ये-
तो तुम्हारा खाना नहीं मिलेगा।
तो
फ्यूचर प्लानिंग लाइक इंडियन क्रिकेट।
yes, so yes, that will be it. I think it will be a packed house here from means more than a couple of hours from now. But we will try to give you all the details as far as this particular match is concerned, and soon after we'll leave for Cardiff. Again, there we will see the biggest match. I think England versus Argentina. There's
And
a
there is-
history to it.
एंड देयर इज नो
I think
प्रैक्टिस सेशन ऑफ द इंडियन टीम इन
In
कार्डिफ।
Cardiff.
सो जो भी कर लिया यहीं कर लिया।
Yeah, so let's just a request, please like the video, please hit that notification bell, so that whatever we are going to upload from here, and a special shout out for our team in London today. Special interviews. Boryada did one with Amol Majumdar, the head coach, Trisha and Snehashish. Obviously you know them, that they are there from the very first. Means Trisha is here from what, Boryada? I think May or
25th May.
25th May, and she has covered everything: the bilaterals, the India World Cup, not the India World Cup, but the whole World Cup, and then the historic win at Lord's. So maybe whatever she was disappointed with the World Cup
Made up.
result,
And
made up.
Snehashish's first trip, he can't
He can't
couldn't have
complain.
asked for more.
I read his piece around Manchester United, his visit to Manchester United, Old Trafford means, and he was
I'll
delighted.
finish with this.
Yeah.
So he goes to Manchester United wearing a David Beckham shirt.
Yeah.
That night we were having food at home.
Yes.
So after the meal, so he said, I'll do the dishes because I was cooking.
Okay.
So he's doing the dishes. All of a sudden he says, have you seen David Beckham wash dishes? I said,
Hmm.
what?
Hmm.
So he said, देखिए David Beckham t-shirt बैठ के बर्तन धो रहा है.
maybe Victoria can answer.
Oh boy.
अपने घर में कोई डेविड बेकहम नहीं होता, घर में सबको काम करना पड़ता है।
आपको ये बात नहीं पता होनी चाहिए,
नहीं, मेरी
आपको ये बात नहीं पता
अरे
होनी
भले मेरी
चाहिए।
शादी नहीं हुई, लेकिन मेरी माता जी तो हैं, उनके लिए तो मैं काम करता हूँ। घर में हर एक आदमी ऐसा ही होता है।
कुछ भी बोलेगा.
कुछ भी बोले। चलिए, थैंक यू सो मच गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच, टेक केयर, बाय बाय।